What is up, fam squad? How we doing? How are we doing? We're just doing some Reg Eb games today. Technically, this is a tournament, but it's only round robin, and the reason for that is because we had a pretty low turnout. That's on me. I announced that we were going to do the tournament like yesterday, and since it's members only, you know, it's a pretty low amount of people. But if you guys want access to these tournaments later on down the road, you guys want to be part of it, we do them usually on Mondays. But also you can become a member or a Twitch sub, and you can just join the Discord via that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I already have my round one ready, but we're gonna do this. So let me message my round one opponent. Hope you might. All right. Link battle, double battle. Let me here. Tell me the code. All right. Yeah, members only tour. We do them on like Mondays. Delayed it by one day though. I wasn't able to stream yesterday. I was very busy. But yeah. All right. Cool. Oh, wait, hold on. There's an Incineroar on my team. Hold on. There's an Incin on my team. I gotta swap it. Sorry, that's not supposed to be an Incineroar. I just realized there's an Incineroar in my box. Sorry. Yeah, quit battling. Hold on. I have to choose a replacement because I threw this together last minute and I didn't think about the fact there's an Incineroar on here. I could go Moltres. That's not bad. Moltres would be an interesting pick. I already have like the dude here. Technically this isn't a bad option. We'll go with you. Triple Dragon. Triple Dragon's kind of nuts. Full special attacker. Let's remove you. Go with something different there. I mean, Iron Hands dodged the ban, so I could use it. Why not? Why not use Iron Hands? Let's change that. Removes. Go with Drain Punch. I'm sorry, sir. Do you not have Drain Punch? Apparently not. Apparently this guy never knew Drain Punch. Well, close combat it is. No, I'm not PP maxing it. We're just going to go for max. Oh, wait. He already has that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go close combat too. Why not? All right. There we go. Team done. Team done. Had to do a minor adjustment, but we got there. We got there. Let me just make sure they have that open team sheet. I'm like, geez, how'd I screw up that bad? But you can't use the top whatever Pokemon in the format, and then I have a freaking Incineroar on my team. There we go. Okay. Here you go. Link battle. Same code. All right. How you doing, Moxie? I'm doing pretty good. All right. Okay. Let me go full screen here. Oh, that did not work. Hold on. There we go. Into this. Into this, what do I want to do? I also already have to use the bathroom. Okay. I have a few options. Wish I was Terra Ghost to my Regidrago. Honestly, Regidrago, it's not the worst lead ever. Go with this. We'll do this. Do. Let's go for the double protect here. Forget how good this game looks, dude. All right, busting out the Terra. Terra Fairy, that means could still be the Zoroark. Probably Zoroark, Great Terra Blast, right? Nope. It's the real deal. Draco Meteor. Tailwind's still super good, so I'm gonna go with that. Dragon Energy. There's the Nuzzle. Hey Draco, Focus Sash, I should live. Let's get this Tailwind off. All right. No full para, so that is a dead walking wake. Grenade has upper hand. Also has feint, so it could still hit me. I think from this position, let's go for Cloak Infernate. That's Flare Blitz. Rain is up though. I'm gonna go for a Muddy Water, and honestly, I'm still willing just to Dragon Energy, even if they want to go for Flare Blitz. Still decent damage. Shadow Ball? Okay. It's Zorak. Dry Energy still goes off. Nice. That means the last Bon's Infernate. If that's the case... That should be fine. All right, the protect. All right. I just repeat the turn. 100%. Still have Rain active. They shouldn't be able to KO me. And I have two ways of KOing it. Flare Blitz. I was gonna say Rain up, it shouldn't KO. It's only got like 100 sling attack. Nice. The fairy inspector found a fairy, yeah. All right. Go Qian, protect. Ruination, Parablast. Alright, should be foul play range after this. Yeah, maybe not foul play range, but I mean, like, they can't KO me. Nice. I think that did literally 5. Alright, good game. Let me adjust my face cam placement a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Throwing it up here. Oops. There we go. All right. Same rules. That Raichu's annoying for my team. Fairy Inspector found a fairy. Alright. Also, I really wish I was Terra Ghost on my Pelipper, but I'm not. Go with that. Will there be another tour? Probably. I mean, like, we do these every Monday. This is the members only tour. So this is just anyone who's like a YouTube channel member, which, by the way, you guys can become a YouTube channel member by clicking the join button. All right, time to play. Is that actually Heatran? I'm gonna tailwind like a beast. Check it. All right. Goodbye. All right, that's incredible. Getting rid of Raichu early is so nice. I don't mind tailwinding here and just going for another close combat, to be honest. Alright, it's Walking Wake. For real. Question is this Heatran actually a Zoroark? Yep. It is actually a Zoroark. But I'm gonna get my Tailwind off. That's beautiful. That's beautiful because you know who's coming in right now, right? Hello, everyone. My name was Wedgie Dwago. I'm going to the freaking Dwagon Energy now. Good game. Hello. Muddy Water and Dwagon Energy. I'd like to thank the Academy for this Tailwind. You're not living this, bro. Incredible. All right, muddy water. You know, let's do this just for fun. Time for super duper muddy water. Imagine if it was just hyper voice Heatran, that'd be insane. Oh my gosh, okay. Cool. Pelipper did it. Super muddy water wins. Regulation M, yeah, it's just a fan format. We just ban the top 20 most used Pokemon. That's all it is. Alright, good game, well played. Raichu annoying. I had to CC it. Alright, nice. Let's see if there are any other games that finished up by now. Alright. But yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm just gonna set up my treadmill because I really need to walk. I've been so inactive recently. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get the treadmill going. All right, fam squad, I'm back. Here's the issue. You can totally hear the treadmill because it's squeaky and I need to like either get a new one or like grease it or something, or like oil it, lubricate it. But I don't want you to be able to hear it. So, oh, I fixed it. I was gonna say time for trial and error. Anyways, no need for that now. Also, we already had a drop because of the bad internet. Dang it. Okay. All right. Let me see. Report these match scores too. So 2-0 in my favor. Yeet Elite had to drop. So Mori House wins. All right, and we're just waiting for Evelyn to make Druby, and I will drop Yeet Elite. Or I guess I technically can't drop him. But we're just doing round robin today anyways. Oh, here's an idea. While we're here, while we're waiting for the last match to finish, I message Evelyn. Ping me when your game is done. While we're waiting, I can actually set something up. Let me show you guys something real quick that you're gonna find pretty cool, maybe. So, plug this in there. Plug this in right here. Close all. Open up Pokemon TCG Pocket. And then open up this. See if I can get it to work. There we go. All right. So, people on YouTube will be able to see this, or people on Twitch will be able to see this, but I have to remake it for YouTube. But here, check it out, everyone on YouTube, or everyone on Twitch. Oh, it's not working. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix it. Oh, that's shut on full screen. Pocket. There we go. Yeah, I have a Pocket layout. I can play Pokemon TCG Pocket on stream now. So people on YouTube can see that. I have to remake it for Twitch. I have to remake it for Twitch. So that's what we're going to be doing while we wait for this match to finish up. Or no, Twitch can see it. People on YouTube cannot. So let's do that real quick. Actually, let me see if I can just clone it. Pokemon Pocket. Duplicate? No. I can't. Okay, so I have to make a new one for YouTube. Let's do that. Cool. So, see where I'm keeping this. Pocket layout. Okay. Actually, I might be able to just do like this. Image. Oh, I can do it like this. Cool. Image. Pocket layout, cool. Move that over. Epic. Video capture device, webcam. Cool. I need the webcam outline too. Video capture device, or no, image, web face cam outline. I'm literally remaking this on the fly. We'll put this right there. Like that. Okay, that's pretty good. Face cam goes over here. Awesome. I need my logo. Goes right there. My background loop goes right there. I don't have chat set up yet, so I'll just do it like this. Let's go with, which one do we have here? The one that we have here is just name browser. Let me rename it. Okay. Name it that. Back to this. All right, Evelyn finished her match, so let me do this really quick and then we'll continue. Browser, chat V. We'll just make it like this for now. Cool. Actually, definitely want newest chat visible, so I'll do it there. And we'll throw it behind the face cam outline and behind the face cam, obviously. Here we go. And now I just need my Pocket stuff visible. So let me try this. Definitely go back here. I need window capture. Where's window capture? All right, here's the hard part. Phone. My score. No, I need opponent score, right? Yes, okay, that goes there. As you can see, this is quite the tedious process to make Pocket a decent viewing experience on mobile. Okay, and now I need my cards, window capture, my cards. Pretty tedious to make this worth watching. That. Put that below. And one more. Window capture. This would just be, what is this one called? Hold on. All right, it's called that. There we go. And I want it to look like this. Right about there. And we'll throw that down there. And just like that, look, I can stream Pocket now. We can open up a pack. Isn't that neat? Come on, not very centered. Also fix this. Oh, cool. Sandshrew. Isn't that neat, guys? I can stream Pocket now. So I think in between games we'll do some Pocket stuff. All right. I'll also have to fix this a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, back to what we were doing. We're doing a tournament. But Evelyn won 2-1. I believe. Yeah, 2-1 Evelyn. All right. Next round. Let me send that to everyone in chat. Me versus Evelyn this round. All right. Right, again, I'm looking a little different. All right, there's our open team sheet. Leave that there. Oh, we're facing Sun. Scary. All right. You on a treadmill or just bouncing? I'm on a treadmill. There's a problem with the connection. Hello? Sir. What is all that about? Hold on. I've never even seen a QR code pop up for that sort of thing. There we go. That was interesting. All right. Full screen. There we go. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Man, how do I beat Sun? How does one beat Sun? I don't hate Wo Qian, but it doesn't seem incredible, you know? Just doesn't seem like the best option. I'm thinking Drago's not bad. I just have to be really careful. Yeah, I just don't like this matchup, do I? Sure that. It's looking a little bleak though. All right. Well, time to gamble. I love 50/50s. We are toasty. Thanks for the resub. Regulation K and L, where are you? You don't exist. Reg M is completely made up. Torkoal? Thank you for being Torkoal. All right, let's see if we can dodge a sleep powder, or at least call out the right sleep powder target. Nice. Yeah, that's not living. Cool. All right. Definitely a protect Tailwind angle. I can also Muddy Water like a beast, but Tailwind just gets me more value. And if they Draco, that's not that bad either. There a ghost? Okay. There's the overheat. How much damage? What does Muddy Water do? It's just, it's like Surf, but it can miss and it doesn't hit your partner. It also has a chance to lower accuracy. All right. It's definitely the angle. Ooh, one shot, nice. All right, that should be game. I just don't see how they come back. All right, Dragon Energy, Muddy Water. Don't need to do anything else. Nice. Did you know Surf and Earthquake didn't hit your side of the field in Gen 3? That's kind of nuts. I didn't know that. I feel like I knew the Surf one. I didn't know the Earthquake one. All right. Time to play that 50-50 lead again. Low key. What if I just do this? Low key. This lead's also kind of nuts. They're thinking. Bring back real signature moves, man. Yeah, I kind of wish they didn't, like, distribute some signature moves. I'm okay with other ones getting distributed, you know? I'm kind of okay with Muddy Water being distributed. That move's annoying, but I do think a lot of Pokemon need it. Especially since Surf hits your own side, you know? That's genuinely an issue. Ooh, this could be iffy. Yeah, not really. I'm willing to gamble. Change Sceptile's inability to sharpness so it can quickly blade again. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm kind of okay with that. Unburden is kind of useless for it right now. It doesn't do much. Surely this KOs, right? This is still a really strong attack. Okay, I do double connect, which means this is single target now. I don't think it'll KO though, but it'll be close. No, not even close. Oh, the Ice Beam though. Cool. Is there anything on this team that's faster than Thunderous? I don't think so. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Let's go into check, please. Wild Bolt Storm. We know Thunderous is faster just because we saw it last game. Which means they're bold. Nice. Machu Picchu is a really good name. Torkoal, right? Yep, there's Torkoal. Okay, so here's the thing. They do have Tailwind. I don't think they'll click it, though. If they do click it, that's gonna beast. But I think it's fine as long as I have weather. I guess I won't always have weather, though. Because I could just sunny day. Sleep powder? Yeah, they went for the sleep powder. Cool. That should be game then. Because I just get Pelly back in. Yeah, we know that Wild Bolt gets the KO from here, so that's just game. Let's get in Superfly just in case something crazy happens, you know. But they kind of had a Tailwind there to win. Nice. Eruption does basically nothing. All right, that's game. Good game. All right, well played. I really didn't like that matchup, but I think we got through it pretty well. All right, good game, well played. Oh, done fried my keyboard again. There you go. Nice. All right. So that means we go Moxie boosted. And then we're still waiting for other requests. Actually, I don't think Mori House showed up. Do a Mori House, yep. Go for Mori House, rather. Alright, and the last one is just Pokemite versus Yeet Elite. We're just waiting on that one. Which means we have time for some Pocket stuff. Which is awesome, by the way. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy some freaking packs in Pocket. Give me a second. Okay. All right, let's do this. By the way, I'm starting my TCG channel soon. I'll do some actual TCG stuff, but I'm mostly just gonna be doing Pocket for now. There we go. So, while we're waiting for that match, we'll do Pocket. All right. All right. So, let me also fix this real quick. Opponent score. Be more like that, right? Yeah, that seems about right. Cool. All right. So, TCG stream now? Not really. It's just that we're waiting for we're waiting for a match to finish up, so I might as well record this. So, give me a second. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I need this one. Hold on. What's going on here? How do I do this? Sorry, I'm trying to fix my layout. Something's going on with it. There we go. All right. Okay. All right. We're ready. I think. Still waiting. Let me make sure they ping me at Pokemite. Ping me once your game is done. All right, cool. We're good to go now. So, full screen projector, window projector. All right. First bit of Pocket content. Here's the thing. I want to start a Pocket channel. At the very least, a TCG channel, right? Because I have been getting into the Pokemon TCG. It's been pretty fun. But it doesn't really fit with my main content. So, or at least the second channel content, because it's mostly like battle stuff. So because it's mostly battle stuff, it'll have its own channel. But we are going to be opening as many packs as I can. I just bought like 20 bucks worth of gold for Fantastical Parade. There's a few really interesting cards in here that I'm still trying to get. Gardevoir is interesting because it is a psychic engine, just that you get energy onto Pokemon. I've seen it with like Mewtwo and stuff. I don't know how good it is. I haven't seen any like tournament play for this new set yet. Ogerpon's interesting. Ogerpon EX is pretty nice. But we're gonna open up 10 packs here. We can probably open up even more than this, but for now 10. All right. Let me make sure my audio is good. Turn it up a little bit. All right. Spinda, Passimian, Vanillite, Kangaskhan, Dreadnought. We got Purloin, Tadbulb. Looks like we have something in here. All right, we got the full art Purloin. When you voice flip a coin, give heads, look at a random card from your opponents and shuffle it into their deck. Doesn't seem like a super impressive card. Thunder Jolt Pikachu. Yawn Slackoth. The new Slacking card is interesting because it hits really hard, right? The only issue is I just don't see the use for it because every time you attach energy, it goes to sleep. All right. Maybe if you use like Nurse Joy on a deck, it could be good. Cramorant, Shuckle, Machoke, Quilladin, Meloetta. This one's pretty good, actually. I do think that Strange Singing could be interesting on Psychic decks. At the beginning of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, put a random Psychic Pokemon from your deck into your hand. It just makes it like a really good draw engine. Yeah. Galarian Meowth, Chestnut, Needle Lariat. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 80 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Ferrothorn, Vulpix, Protected Poncho, as long as this Pokemon card, or as long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is on your bench, prevent all damage done to that Pokemon by opponent's attacks and abilities. Sail Fossil, Galarian Linoone, Pikachu, Routes, Metal Core Barrier. This card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard at the end of your opponent's turn. The Steel Pokemon this card is attached to takes minus 50 damage from attacks to your opponent's Pokemon. That's pretty good. The only thing is it's only one turn. Alolan Muck. This one could be interesting. I don't know how good it is to turn off both abilities. I guess it's a good counter to like regular Gardevoir. Even the Mega probably. Alright, Barraskewda. Tailo, Training Arena. Attacks used by stage 1 Pokemon in play. Both you and your opponents do plus 10 damage to opponent's active Pokemon. Don't know how great that's going to be. Another Meloetta, so we have enough for that to build a deck. Galarian Stunfisk. Toxel. Roselia, Scrafty. Ooh, okay, we pulled a shiny Magmar. That's not bad. I have a shiny Magby. The spoilers, I already pulled a couple of cards. Or I already pulled a couple of packs. Ferroseed, Training Arena, Dreadnought. Reboot, Drober, Litleo, Mora. Alright, not a ton of hits from that. Not a ton. It wasn't that bad anyways. Alright. What was that? Hold on. I have to check what that was. Looks like we had a thing happen. Sableye, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're doing a little bit of Pocket right now because we're between games in this little round robin tour that I'm running. How you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. Alright. Still got a bit of gold. I got 56 gold. Hold on, can I pull 10 packs? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Hold on. Let me see if I can make it so I can pull 10 packs again. Let me go to the shop. Just for efficiency. Alright, I think that might be enough. Think I can do 10 packs now? I'm gonna be like one short and it's gonna annoy me. Okay, we're good. Cool, cool, cool. 10 packs. 10 packs. Oh, you're right. Alolan Muck could pair well with Slacking. I didn't think about that. Spinda, Sentret, Meowth, Boldore, Eldegoss, Ferroseed, Shuckle, Oricorio, Furret, Piers, Gossifleur, Skuntank, Cryogonal, Cramorant, Marshtomp. Come on, where's my hit? Alolan Grimer, Machop, Excadrill, Machoke, Peculiar Plaza, Snubble, Scorbunny. Oh, okay. We got the gold protected poncho. That's nice. Wobbuffet, Machamp, Delibird, Ferroseed, Snubble, Scatterbug, Lucky Ice Pop, Plusle, Litwick, Dreadnought, Galarian Ponyta, Metacham, Kangaskhan, Alolan Vulpix, Galarian Zigzagoon, Snubble, Machamp, Mudkip, Oricorio, Cubone, Sentret. You got the full art Slack, or I guess alt art technically is the term. Eldegoss, Scraggy, Gossifleur, Purloin, Vanillux. Alright. Not bad. Already doing pretty good on filling out every card for this set. Not bad. Let me see if there's anything we can do with that Slacking Muck tech. Don't mind my decks, they're all funny. They're all just funny decks I thought of in the moment. Alright, so I want to take a look at Slacking. Do I really not have that Slacking? Hold on. Thought I had that Slacking. Should be a colorless, right? Where are you? Slacking. Yeah, I don't have it, but snoozing habit. As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, whenever you attach an energy from energy zone to it, it is now asleep. Huh. So here's the thing. Since you have to discard a random energy from this Pokemon every time you like attack with it, that means you get like one good attack, and then if you want it to like not go to sleep, you have to attach an energy and then flip a coin and hope that you just wake up, right? So that's not great. So if we combine that with Muck, well, let me buy that. Can I buy 2 of them? I'll buy 1, just so I'm like able to look at these side by side. Let me take a look. Because that chatter had a really good point there. Build new deck. Slacking. Let me look at Muck. Basic Pokemon. Oh, it's only basic Pokemon, so no. That isn't an option. No. Oh, that sucks. It's like, what's like our option there for preventing that? It would just be Nurse Joy, right? Or Pokemon Center? It'd just be Pokemon Center lady to deal with that. Huh. Dang, that sucks. Because, like, this could be a decent card, but I don't know if there's any other way to prevent that. Also, I'm just saying, not getting the freaking Ogerpon is such a crime, so let's do this. Let's get some Wonder Picks. Alright. Any of my friends pull the Ogerpon? Mimikyu EX, I do need that. Ah, okay. That sucks. What do you think of the Pocket layout, by the way, guys? Is it like a pretty adequate viewing experience? All right. See if that match is done. Nope. You guys think I pull more packs? You guys think I buy more gold? Do you think I just become a whale? Kind of want to become a whale. Oh, also, I have a question for chat. Look at this. You ready? So, let me complete this. This has been bugging me for days. Where are you? Over here. Candy cards. You ready for this? I've been trying to collect these for days. An error has occurred. Let me try to clear my cache. Maybe that'll do it. But every time I try to claim it, it just does that. It just like crashes the game. Clear cache. Let's try that. Any second now. All right, re-download. Maybe now I can claim those cards. It's gonna be a minute. Watch, I'm gonna enter into there. I'm gonna finish downloading everything after clearing the cache, and it's still not gonna work. Dang, this is taking forever. What sucks is I really super duper have to use the bathroom. There we go. All right, hopefully that fixes it. Okay. Click that. And it was here in handy card. Okay, that fixed it. That fixed it. That was broken for a while. All right. All right, sick. We're ready for the next round. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. But yeah, we are ready to go for the next round. Just gotta do this. Home. Home. Disconnect on Pocket. Close out of that. And let me update this. It was versus McDruby. McDruby wins 1-2. Let's give it to Pokemite. All right. Looks like my last game is against Mori House. Let me send this to the chat. Sorry if you guys don't have a match this round because someone dropped. Final pairings. All right, but I will be right back. No, be right back. Be right back. All right, give me a minute. All right, homeboys, we're back. We are back. Got a link battle going. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate you. All right. Let me DM my opponent. All right. One 52920. Miltank, how you doing? All right, there is my opponent's team. Looks like we're playing just no gouging fire Elizabeth team. Look at this team doesn't have the best Regidrago matchup. Scarf, Galarian Zapdos could be a little bit annoying though. I need champions in my advance, dude. I need champions too. I just wish that game would come out. Please come out, champions, please. Working on my painting? Oh, nice. There we go. All right. He was not online. All right. Official rules 1. All right. Looks good. Look at this team. Terra Fairy Iron Hand's a little bit annoying. It's actually a lot annoying, now that I think about it. I don't like this matchup at all. This matchup makes me angry. Especially since I kind of threw this team together last minute. I can't do the Wo-Chien Regidrago thing where you just Pollen Puff. Because the Wo-Chien is slower. The Wo-Chien is indeed slower. 113 compared to 114. Oh my god, it's just one off. It's just one off. You're joking. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Wait. No. Okay. I don't even think I can win this. Low key. Matt Kenny with the $9.99. Thank you so much, bro. Well, let me read that super chat real quick. I got 30 seconds, but I don't mind. I'm losing this matchup anyways. Late to the stream, must have missed the tournament announcement while I was at the fire station. When's the next tournament? Give me a second and I'll answer that question. What if I do this? I straight up don't think I can win this matchup, but I'm gonna try anyways. Okay. Go with you. So this tournament is members only, so it's just people who are in like the members chat, which you are technically. You are actually, my bad. But basically, if you're in the Discord, I added everyone yesterday and just said, hey, tomorrow we're gonna do it at like 7. So we're gonna do it on Monday next week, but I will on the weekend probably host like another open Reg M tour. The only thing is that I'll be competing with the Limitless tour, so I don't think it's gonna go that well. I don't think we're gonna have a ton of people competing because of that. Check this out. I'm Terra Electric. What if I go hashtag beast mode? What if I go hashtag beast mode on them? And I just hit this electro shot. What Chinito, the one who likes cold Taco Bell? Yes. This is also the one I brought to Worlds. It's also Howl Ninetales. That's crazy. Ooh, something's not going to enjoy this. Zapdos, really wish I did that last turn. I really wish I attacked into that this turn. But it was a friggin' Tinglu. There was no way to call that. Don't really mind that too much. This is just one shot. Right? It has good special defense. I don't know. I know this one shot's Golden God. I don't know if it one shots, you know, below the Ninetales though. Probably a roll. Oh wait, it's a Sash. Why did I not realize it was Sash? Because I'm stupid. All right. Keep this. Are they willing to burn the Terra here? That's the question. Alright, that's fine. I still get the KO on you. And that's kind of all I really needed. Unless they burn the Terra. No? Okay. Iron Hands? Yeah. I'm gonna protect her. I would imagine just fake out Stomping. Or fake out Earthquake actually isn't that bad for them. Alright, that works too. Just probably Earthquake then. Alright. Oof. We'll burn the Terra on the Tinglu. That's awesome. Actually, that's actually incredible. That means I can hit them with Thunderbolt now. See if I can land a Hurricane. I don't think they have a guaranteed KO on either one of my Pokemon. I don't think Close Combat can pick up from that range. And Thunderbolt should be decent damage. Because it's +1, Terra Electric. Tinglu retreats, probably just Iron Hands. Ninetales? Okay, I'm fine with that. As long as I get this KO, this is fine. I don't think they KO me. Nope. Arch is pretty decent defense. Let's see if I can connect this Hurricane. Nice. It's a double KO. Now it's just Tinglu Iron Hands versus the world. And both my mons outspeed them, so that's pretty awesome. I will the gamer, thanks for the raid. Also, why am I not full screen? Hold on. There we go. Is that correct? Close enough. Cool. All right. I can also just win with Drago now. I'm going to go into hands, though. Hands, protect. How's the Reg M battles? It's been good. You know, this is a smaller turnout because it was members only this week. And I had like a 1-day notice. Terror Blast. Alright, let's just guarantee this KO. Ooh, that did not KO. Okay, that's bad. I think I'm fine though. I still have Wochen, not Wochen. I still have oh yeah, they also just self-target. And Iron Hands lives at -1. I was gonna say I still have Reggie Drago, so I can just Dragon Energy, Wild Charge. Or do I even have Wild Charge? I have Wild Charge, right? Probably. I do. Nice. Let's get it. Nope, but we should be fine. I really doubt they can KO Reggie Drago with one hit. This thing's got 200 HP. It's absurd. All right, Hurricane Dragon Energy, good game. All right, that was a good battle. We're up 1-0. Let's see if we can get this. See if we can get the 2-0. Same rules. Got a lot of value out of my child on that game. It was extremely good, despite the Tinglu in the room. Still think that my Iron Hands is going to be really solid if I can play it right, but I have to be careful. I could force a Terror right away. I don't mind doing that. Let's go with this. Alright. I'm also going to sit down. Put this away. Okay. Cool. I have to say, I'm kind of glowing today. Hello from McDonald's drive-thru. Are you winning, son? Yeah, right now I'm undefeated in the Reg M friendly tour. Not much of a tour, though. 6 people. Just for fun. All right. I mean, this is kind of free, right? Undefeated just because I'm not playing, obviously. Yeah. still gonna be solid damage. Probably just Earthquake, right? Does the Sinistcha have Protect? No, so I can just double into it. What's that one? Citrus Berry. I do have the Draco play, which isn't bad. I don't mind that. Draco Muddy Water. That would KO the Sinistcha for sure. Yeah, I think I do that. Get as much damage as humanly possible. Withdraw, it's just gonna be Ninetales. Still, not a bad turn. Iron Hands? Okay, I'm fine with this. This is still really good damage on Iron Hands. And I get Muddy Water. Yeah, this is awesome. I don't even think they brought... They definitely didn't bring Ninetales, right? There's no way they could have brought it. All right. Keep this. It's gonna break their ankles for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna break their ankles. I'm breaking their ankles. Ah, I was hoping it would be Sinistcha. Switching in for Iron Hands, that'd be really sick. Okay, Sinistcha still is not gonna like this. And I'm like just boosting the heck out of this arch. All right, eat your berry, bro. Eat your berry. What am I missing? Iron Hands, that sucks. Still, below half on the Sinistcha. Not bad. Drain Punch, it's gonna KO. That being said, how bad is that really? It's not that bad, all things considered. Not that bad. I can do this. Dragon Energy, Terra Water, Muddy Water is gonna go nuts. They can Terra. I don't really care as long as I get like the good damage here. This covers for most options, as long as I connect. Would I prefer to connect the Muddy Water last turn? Yes. But do I have full confidence I can connect this turn? Yeah, kind of. All right. How much is it gonna do? All right, that's fine. I wasn't trying to hit you anyways. Drop. Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. All right, KO you. Drain Punch. It's gonna be a lot of recovery because I have 200 freaking HP, but still doing pretty good here. Zapdos, that's fine. I have a guaranteed KO on Zapdos with Draco. I'm gonna do this. Because they should want to get rid of Pelipper. Yes. crit definitely didn't matter. That's Dragon Fang Regidrago. that definitely didn't matter. Oh, nice. You know, that miss actually does help me out quite a bit, to be honest. That actually does help me a lot more than I like to admit. Because I can reset rain now. Okay. What are the rules of Reg M? It just bans the top 20 Pokemon from Reg F. That's all it is. Does literally nothing. Good to know I'm faster though. Going to you, Wild Charge. All right. The only issue is my team has a ton of HP for this thing to sap. Protect. Make sure we can squeeze out as much damage as we can. Alright, it does a little bit more. Okay, it's gonna be a really close endgame. A very close endgame. There's a chance they miss, is the best part. There's also single target now, so it's gonna be doing a lot more damage. Terra Water. I think we just barely win. I think we literally just barely win here. Because they have to wild charge? Yeah, they wild charge, so they lose. Oh my gosh, dude, that was close. Alright, Go Gadget Terra Blast. Tub, what's up? Thanks for the raid. We're actually just wrapping up here. We're doing some Reg M stuff, which is like my silly, goofy fan format that I play with my viewers, just because I'm so bored of Reg F, man. I know I have to play EUIC in like a couple of weeks, but I was kind of hoping I didn't have to, and now I do, and I'm like, what's your favorite and least favorite Gen 9 format? Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do for you. Here's what I'm gonna do for you. This will be fun. Send me the tier list, and I'll speed rank them for you. Go ahead and send me the tier list. Well, let me see if I can pull it up. Gen 9 VGC formats. I'll speed rank them. Scarlet, Violet, regulations. I need them all in front of me so I can figure it out. Oh, that's an empty tier list. There it is. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Also, we win. we won. We went undefeated in that little mini tour. Cool. Where are you? Window capture, properties. There it is. All right. Gotta do this over here too. There we go. All right. Cool, we're good. All right, luckily my editor can turn this into a mini video. But now we're ranking the VGC regulations. Awesome. Really quick, I need to put it out there. I am not the greatest VGC player on earth. Your YouTuber is not the best player. Your YouTuber is not the arbiter of information. You need to know that. That being said, I probably should be a little bit better at this game if I'm going to talk about it. Reg A, I think, is going to go right in the middle because I don't think we had enough time to form a solid opinion on it. It was really quick. We basically were in and out of there like a freaking, you know, we were like going to a freaking corner store trying to get like chocolate bars and soda. It might even be C, but I'm going to throw it in B just because I would put it in C just because I feel like the longer we go, the more of the Don Dozo show it become. But I think for what we did have, it was interesting. I think we just had like what, like, it wasn't Orlando. It was the California one. So I think that Reg A, yeah. Reg B, that's the one that added the paradox forms and nothing else. It was okay. I didn't hate it. I think that the paradox forms were a little bit much at times, but I did really like, I think I liked it more than Reg A just because we got to play with like Great Tusk a little bit. Reg C, I'm going to put it A. I think Reg C was actually like perfect Scarlet Violet Pokedex. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing like Fluttermane, Talonflame, Great Tusk teams. Like the Torkoal stuff that was going on was like super awesome. So that was like incredible for me. Iron Bundle, I know Nails played like this Iron Bundle team with like Abomasnow. That was super cool. It was before we got Ninetales, so we had like, I think it was Sash Abomasnow, Specs Iron Bundle or something like that. We did add in Reg I and J manually. I guess this is before that. It's okay, I'll manually add them too. But I think that Reg C was like one of my favorites. And just so you know, we could have been playing that instead of Reg F, but you didn't listen. No one listened. We're playing Regulation F. Reg D. This is the one that added all of those. Let me add a row below. That's F tier for me. That's F tier. Make it blue, purple even. Dang, hold on, I messed up. F, C. No, wait, where'd D go? I'm so bad at this. D, make it green. And then add a row below. F. There we go. I would hazard to put Reg D in F, frankly. I think that like it just became the Iron Hands Urshifu show, and I found that to be like just appalling. That format really was just like Scarf Shifu most of the way through, and I didn't find it super fun. I thought it was really boring. And we only played it at like Worlds. I didn't even go to that Worlds. I didn't compete in that one, but like I did play it online and it was like super, yeah. Reg E, I didn't, Reg E I feel like didn't overstay its welcome. It was okay. We got Ogerpon and that was super cool. For like a minute we had like Rillaboom, Ogerpon, Hearthflame with like Swords Dance, Grassy Glide was like super big for like a week there. And then it kind of died off. Eventually we kind of figured out that like Blursa for Rigoraph was really good, but I don't think that really took off until like H really. For Reg E though, it was really solid. I had like a pretty good performance in Reg E, all things considered, and like I don't really like day 2 a lot of stuff, but I think I had my first day 2 in Reg E. No, it was Reg F. I had my first day 2. I'll put Reg E in like C tier. That's fine. It might maybe even D. It really is just Reg D with like Ogerpon and like a few other mons added. A lot of the mons added in like the Kitakami Pokedex were pretty inconsequential. I think we got like Electabuzz back, or that might have been later on. That might have been, no, Electabuzz I think was Reg E. I don't know, but I know we got a few decent Pokemon. I think Whimsicott was like not Reg D. I think it was Reg F. Reg F, it's gonna sit in like D tier for me, maybe even C. I think that it was okay. I think that, yeah, I'll put it in C. I think that the further we got into it, the more the Raging Bolt show it became. Like Bolt Balance is like always gonna be number one. It's so funny watching like a Joe Tang video, right, where they're like talking about like what's the best team right now, and it's like, okay, well it's still Bolt Balance, but we have to talk about like Elizabeth, and we have to talk about Psy Spam a little bit, like the freaking Iron Crown stuff, but it's like still Bolt Balance is just like such a like sturdy team that it's kind of hard to break. Like it's kind of hard to find a team that like always beats it. I mean, what can you really do about it? You know, it's just kind of, it's fine. It's not like there's like not variance on it. It's not like we don't have like other teams winning. It's just that like that is like just the most like it's the most like sandwich and chips team you can build. Like that, you know, you want lunch, here's a sandwich and some chips, you know. Sometimes you have like a soda in there. Reg G, that's going D tier above Reg D, or above Reg E. And the reason for that is, you know, I'm going to do this actually. I genuinely think there were no S tier formats in Scarlet Violet. I'm going to stick with that. There are no S tier formats in Scarlet Violet. C is as close as we get, and even C wasn't perfect. Even C wasn't perfect. I remember playing Icy Wind Iron Bundle stuff, and my entire game relying on whether or not I could actually land the Icy Wind or the Hydro Pump. That's like the biggest downfall of Reg C, but besides that, it was fun. Reg H, it's a fine format. I'm gonna put it probably there. I don't like missing scale shot. I don't like how much of like can I land my scale shot game it became, but it was kind of it existed. It existed here. Sarah B, Scarlet, Violet formats. Let me manually add these real quick. Scarlet Violet regulations. Reg I ranked battle. Download image. Save image as desktop regulation I. And I need J. I literally don't even care about J. But we'll do it anyways. Okay. Yeah, the thing I think Regulation G was passable. It was kind of cool. Pagos, that's about as good as Pagos got, Loki. Pagos had a couple of decent runs. I think that like for a Worlds format, it wasn't that bad. I do kind of hate how matchup dependent G became, just because it is literally you choose one restricted and then whatever you want to like pair with it. Did I bring Kyogre Wocha into Worlds? Yes. Is that my fault? Yes. Do I like just lose to every Zamazenta ever because my matchup was Terra Electric Booster Bolt? Of course it was, right? You know, of course it was my fault, but I think that overall G was okay. I do like having to choose one restricted. It does open up a lot of cool combos with like non-restricted Pokemon. I think Reg I is pretty bad, low key. I'm gonna throw Reg I like. I'm gonna throw Reg I right there. I can't put it any higher. Is it cool that we have two restricteds? Yeah, it's fine. I just don't appreciate that like it was a lot of Flutter speed ties. The Brute Bonnet stuff that like popped up towards the end was super cool. I'll give it its flowers, and by flowers I mean I'm gonna throw below Reg E and not like an F tier. It was fine. For what it was certainly a format that existed. I do appreciate that Ho-Oh found use in this format. That was cool. I was able to use Necrozma Duskmane in like almost day 2, so like, you know, that's obviously like a thing that could happen, but I think that like the further we got into it, the more we kind of realized it really is just like Cali, Koraidon, Miraidon, like hit as hard as you can. And like as like we're VGC players, we want to make this game seem as complicated as possible, but low key most of the time it really is just hit the thing in front of you as hard as humanly possible. And that format kind of like epitomized it. I think Reg G was slow enough because of the existence of like Pagos teams that you could like almost make the argument that it isn't just Unga Bunga Electro Drift or Unga Bunga Close Combat, or Unga Bunga Flare Blitz, or Astro Barrage, whatever. But like this format really did feel like that at times, and I really just hate that like Flutter Mane speed ties mattered. It felt like Iron Bundle in this format, but like all the worst parts. Reg J. What am I supposed to say about this? Did we? No one. I guarantee you, no one in Tub when they're. I have to go back and watch the video, but there's no way you guys actually had opinions on this, right? Like you didn't play this, did you? I hardly played it. I played enough games to use like coaching Urshifu next to like Diancie and Calyrex Ice, and that was like as far as I got, and then I got bored. It's an okay format for like keeping us busy between, you know, this game and Champions. But why did we have to go back to I online? Why don't we like move these around? We had Reg H. No, we never had Reg H back on ladder, did we? Did they bring back Reg H for ladder? No, I think that was like the only moment it became like asynchronous. Was there ever a time we reverted? I think I is the only time we reverted backwards. And that's why like we can't play on ladder anymore. I'm gonna blame Reg J for that. I'll put Reg J like here. I think Reg J is a little better than Reg I just because like we didn't ruin it, you know. Nah, I'll put it there. All right. Anyways, that's my thoughts. If I had to bump anything up, it might be C, right? But I genuinely don't think we had any S tier formats in this game. But that's just my take. That's just what I enjoyed. Anyways, that was a fun way to end the stream. Thank you, Tub Takes, for popping in and, you know, recommending that. Reg C was my first Reg competing, so it was my favorite. Yeah, it was a fun format. Anyways, I am going to call it there. Thank you so much all for watching, guys. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to raid one of our friends. I don't even know if we have a ton of viewers on Twitch right now. Like most of my viewership comes from YouTube, but we'll raid one of our friends. But if you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. I will see you guys tomorrow, question mark? I don't know. Anyways, goodbye.